Good afternoon. I'm Steph with TerryTown RV. I'm going to do your orientation on your new bungalow. It is still currently in the warehouse. This is before it's been prepped or cleaned. So if you see anything out of realm, please just bypass that part of it because, of course, it still needs to be finished. I just wanted to finish the video and get it off to you so you guys can enjoy the orientation video. All right, are you guys ready? All right, anytime during this video, go ahead and ask any questions you need to. A little bit about myself. I've been here for 3 years. I know these inside and out. I've worked on them for the last 2.5 years, so feel free to ask any questions as we go along. All right, back of your new camper, you do have what they call the fresh tank fill. Okay, that's where you're going to put fresh water in the tank to run the pump to have water on board if you do not have city hookup. Okay, if you use the pump, you must have water on board. If you use city, no pump. Okay, we're going to mosey around here on the off door side in the rear. That is your freshwater tank drain. Okay, if you decide not to use the freshwater tank for any reason, leave it open. That way it can breathe. So cool nights, warm days, it don't get mold and mildew in there. It can breathe with it open. All right, your power cord. It is 50 amp service. Okay, even says right here, maybe you can see it. There we go. Okay, we do recommend a 50 amp surge protector for this because anytime you're plugged into shore power, campground, home, things like that, the electricity can go on and off. Once it goes off, it's fine, but when it comes on, it spikes in electricity. And of course, when it spikes, you can blow boards, such as your furnace, air conditioner, water heater, things like that. We don't want that to happen. So here at TerryTown, we do offer two types. One that you plug into the cord before you plug it into wherever you're plugging it into, and or one that's hardwired inside the coach. You don't see it, don't have to worry about it. We do have two types. Okay, this coach comes with 4 scissor jacks, one on each corner. Okay, is a 3/4 inch socket or the wrench that comes with the coach. Go ahead and level it best you can side to side, front to rear, and of course put those down. Now, some people use them as a park model, some don't. Now, you can break up if you choose to. That's totally up to you. Now, the bad news is we got to talk about maintenance. Yes, I said maintenance. Sorry, that's just the way it has to work. Okay, roof. Okay, roof maintenance. Get on the roof minimum of 3 times a year. Okay, twice a year you're going to check your seals, front, rear, around your bathroom vent, things like that. You have lamp sealant. Lamp sealant is a rubber-based material that adheres to a rubber membrane roof. Over a period of time, it does crack and bubble. Pop the bubbles, fill them in, and of course fill in over the cracks with lamp sealant. Okay, that's twice a year. Once a year, you're going to treat your roof and your slide rooms roof with UV blocker and conditioner. What this is a moisturizer to keep the roof rubberized. Okay, if you choose not to do this over a period of time, it could shrink, crack, and then of course you do have water damage, and we want to prevent that as much as possible. Okay, more maintenance is this rubber seal on your slide room. Okay, spray up over the top and down each slide room. It's going to keep that rubberized as well. We don't want it to get brittle and crack because you have water damage. We want to prevent water damage as much as possible in our coaches. That way we don't have to worry about any upkeep. Okay? Each time you go to close your rooms, make sure you sweep off the slide rooms. Okay? You will get debris on there such as leaves, branches, acorns, pine needles, all that stuff. That will ruin the seal. It could cut it and of course create major water damage. Okay, so we want to make sure that we sweep them off before we close the slide rooms. Here at TerryTown, we do offer slide toppers for our coaches. Okay, a rail will be mounted on the side wall of your coach. Each corner will have a bracket. You have an awning that comes out. Kind of looks like this one here currently. It just doesn't have the cover on it, but it does have a slide topper like that. Okay, that prevents all the debris falling on the slide room. So if you do shut the slide room, all the debris falls onto the ground, not in your slide room. Okay, give me a call and we can figure out a price on it, and of course get them installed before it's delivered or picked up. All right, moving on to your slide room on the outdoor side. Cable and satellite hookup. All right, that's glamping and not camping. Okay, if you do have that at the campground, plug in here, and of course it feeds throughout the trailer. You don't have to worry about running it through a window. All right, this is your antenna for your radio. No harm, no foul. It's nice and tight to the wall. Okay, wheels and tire maintenance. All right, it is a park model, so sometimes this doesn't pertain to these coaches as much as it does most other travel trailers. Make sure you're maintaining the air pressure, torque the rims down if you're going to decide to travel with it, 215 foot-pounds. The little rubber grommet in the center, that is for a grease buddy, okay? You can add grease if you choose to. They would like you to repack the bearings every 6,000 miles or 2 years for wear and tear and rust. All right? Air pressure, I believe it's 65 pounds, but let me go check. Up here on your tag, oh, it is 80 psi, okay? All right, we're gonna mosey on back here again. In front of your backslide room, you have your furnace outlet. Don't block that with anything. You don't want to cause any fires, okay, if you have to run the furnace. They do make bug screens, keep the mud daubers and things out. That goes over the furnace and, of course, the water heater. All right, we can add those too if you choose. Just let me know. All right, dump station. All right, you got a gray handle and a black handle. Okay, gray handle is the gray water, black handle is the black water, which is the septic tank for the toilet. Hook up your hose if it is already hooked up. Drain the black tank first, followed by the gray tank. Now it's the park model, so I would suggest if it's going to be a permanent one, go ahead and leave the black tank closed till it's full, then drain it. That way everything comes out. If you leave it open on a permanent site, all the liquid runs out, all the solids, poop, whatnot, just kind of hang out in the tank, and then it smells. So wait till it's full, dump it, then close it, fill it back up, dump it. Makes it a lot easier. All right, the water heater. Drain plug goes in there. Drain plug is 15/16, and of course it is gas and electric. If you run both at the same time, it recovers faster. Means you get a longer, hotter shower. All right. You do have a security light back here as well. City connection is below that. City connection is where you hook the garden hose to put water throughout the trailer. It does come with a black tank flush. Okay, that will clean out the black tank, all the debris and things like that if you use it properly. Okay, drain it, hook up a garden hose out, flush it all out for about a half hour, so most of the stuff will come all out. Above your city connection is your outside shower. We recommend not showering outside. They frown upon that. Okay, most campgrounds don't allow that, and we don't want you to see you spending a weekend in jail. So use the shower for anything else but that. Okay. All right, what do we got in here? Front compartment. We got a box, things like that, and of course some extra odds that go on the front once they hook the propane tanks up. All right. You got a cover and propane tanks in here, whatnot, things like that. Like I said, it hasn't been prepped, so don't worry about that. All right, your propane tanks will go here full if you get the convenience package, and of course the battery go in there in a battery box. All right. Moving along, what do we have on the door side? We have a 110 plug. Anytime you're plugged in, you have power to these. You have two of them on this coach, okay? And of course, your awning. All right, your speakers are in the bottom of the awning on this unit, okay? So when you run the awning arms out, they're at the lower part of the awning, so of course you have better listening pleasures. All right, awning is 20 feet long, comes out 8 feet 2 inches. Do recommend an awning cradle for the simple fact it's a long tube. Over a period of time, it'll get warm and it'll start to sag in the center, so they kind of dip down in the center. All right, awning cradle holds that in position as it's rolled up like that, keeps it nice and firm, so when you roll it out, it flops down. When you roll it in, it flops right back up in there and sits. Super easy to install. It takes about 15 minutes. We can do that as well. All right, that is the outside of your bungalow. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go inside. All right, inside we have Fire extinguisher will be here by the door. That's to extinguish your shorts as you run out, because insurance will pay for everything else. All right. I got most of the curtains down. That way it doesn't glare inside. All right. Got the old poker table, or just the dinette. Okay. There's no storage underneath these. Okay. You can fasten them down if you decide to travel for them. With that or not, it's up to you. Light switch on the wall runs both these lights here. Okay. And you can turn them on and off individually. This one is a push button in the center, and of course you have storage throughout the upper half of it. His and hers recliners. Now see, I can see a little argument coming about this. Can we see you have 3 cup holders? Somebody's going to have 2 beverages and somebody's going to only have 1. So I can see that going to be a hassle. So do not fight over that, okay? All right, storage underneath, and of course pull handles in each corner for the recliners. All right. These are a little different per se. If you push this button, you see the red light come on. It means it locks these out. That way when you get up, you don't hit the massager heat. If you're going to use them, just use the lights. Okay? Things like that. And of course, you got heat, which is a warmer. All right? All right. The back of the coach. You do have some storage on both sides of the couch. And of course, 110 on each side of the couch. And of course, you do have light switches. Let's see. One is the upper lights. One is the night lights underneath the couch. Okay. Nice thing about this, it is a couch. If you choose to use it as a bed, it does fold out. I cannot do it with the phone in my hand and show you. But I can pretty much walk you through it. Okay. You're going to remove the couch cushions. All right. Then, of course, you're going to reach down here in the center. Pick up the bed about here. Fold out each leg sideways. Pull the bed out. Lay it on the floor. And, of course, drop the back panel down. And you have a couch or a bed. Now, if you choose you don't need the bed for any reason, tell people they can sleep over. Leave it like a couch. And, of course, nobody can spend the night. All right. Comes with a footstool with storage in underneath the top cushion, if you want to store anything in there. All right. Entertainment center. All right. Working fireplace. I have it on. I'll explain that. If the TV has not been installed yet, it will be there. And you do have HDMI cable that will be hooked up. And of course, the coax for the antenna. The reason why I have as HDMI cable is because your radio is an AM, FM, CD, DVD player. You can charge your phone off of it. Okay. Use an aux cable, Bluetooth, things like that. Now, you have 3 zones. Okay. Let's see if all 3 work. I don't know if we have a radio station. Okay, we got static. So 1 is inside. And 2 is outside. And of course, zone 3 is nothing. Okay. Now, once you're watching those nice action-packed movies, such as Bad Boys 2, a lot of gunfire. All right, if it's going to be a seasonal, you're probably going to have kids around. So you're just chilling. You made some popcorn in the microwave. You know, you're hanging down here in the old recliner watching the TV movie. Make sure you turn the outdoor speakers off because we want to scare the whole neighborhood thinking there's, you know, gunfire all over the place. Do we agree? All right. Fireplace. It comes with a remote, but I'm not going to pull it out. I will show you how it works. On the remote, you have temperature. You can turn the temperature up from 65 to 95 degrees. Power button here. Timer. Timer on this is 30 minutes up to 5 hours. And, of course, you can change the color of the rocks. Okay. Pretty nifty, huh? And here you have high fan, no fan, low fan. Okay. No fan means you get the ambiance of the fire, no heat. Once you shut it off, fan stays on to cool down. Once it cools down, it automatically shuts itself off. All right. You do have storage throughout the island area. Okay. Once they've done prep this unit, the keys will be right here on the sink for our customers. That way they can easily find them. All right. You do have outlet and, of course, the night lights underneath the counter. And this guy is your LP detector. Make sure the green light's on all the time as you're in the coach, because if it does not work, it does not alarm and let you know there is a gas leak. So make sure, or an LP leak. So make sure that that is working all the time. We don't want to hear any bad news. All right. In the kitchen, we have all kinds of storage. Okay. Microwave, standard size, a little bit bigger than most. All right. It's a very nice microwave. All right. And of course the stove. Has the bigger oven in this one. Okay. And of course, it does have storage underneath. Oh, it has a broiler. So it's just like a house one. All right. So you got your burners and things like that. And of course, a light in the oven. All right. Super easy, super convenient. All right. Moving on. Refrigerator. It is a conventional refrigerator, runs on 110 only. Okay, and it does have an ice maker. Bad news is no ice cream. All right. Pantry. Good news and bad news about the pantry. What do you want to hear first? I'll tell you. Pretty decent size. We just don't stock it. This screw is to remove the panel. Access panel for behind your water heater for the winterized and dewinterized bypass valves. Okay. And of course you have storage here. Let's see what this one does. I am not sure what that switch does. Oh, pantry light. This one is to run your fan right up here. All right. You can open it up by itself and turn the fan on and off. So you can have ventilation or just have free air flow. Okay. What else do we got? Got the old Dirt Devil. Central vac system. Right there. Okay. Pull out the hose, hook it up, turn it on and off. Okay, your bag is inside the Dirt Devil. Below that, you got your power box. You have your 110 system. And of course, your 12 volt system. All right. Super easy. Right there by the door. Right above that, you have your main panel. Okay. Water pump. Gas and electric, water heater, and your tank readings. Okay? Pretty easy. Push and hold. Slide room button. And the other slide room button. Awning button. Okay? Push it out. Once it comes out and the little valance flips down, take your finger off the button because it doesn't know when to shut off or stop. So you don't want to roll it in upside down and backwards. Alright? And of course, all your light switches are here. Okay? Pretty simple and easy. Ceiling fan switch is here. Okay. Sorry about getting too close. Ceiling fan. Okay. It does have a chain on it. That's for variable speed. On the opposite side, you have a switch. You can direction to blow air down or suck air up. Okay. Next to that, or below that, you have your thermostat. Okay. Push it once. You see it says off. Push it again, you have your fan. Leave it on auto, means it automatically turns on and off. Next step will be your air. The next step will be your furnace. Next step, everything's off. Make sure one shuts off before you turn the next one on. Hit them both and you can see how warm it is inside the coach. Currently we're at 63 degrees, which ain't bad, inside of a building. All right, GFI receptacle, okay? Right there is where you reset it if one trips. And of course you have the same fan controller in here as you do in the kitchen. This is the main light switch right here on the right. The one on the left is for your night light, so you don't have to blind people if you got to go get up in the middle of the night and go to the restroom. And of course the vanity and storage underneath. One thing to remember, lock that into place if you decide to travel. And of course the shower. Do you know how to use the shower? I hope so. If not, turn it on, runs up, comes out the top. Has a nice skylight. Unfortunately, there's no sky above us, so no sunshine. Plus, it's raining today, unfortunately. All right, toilet. If you don't know how to use the toilet, well, I'm sorry. Just kidding. If you want to push down on the foot pedal halfway, it puts water in the bowl. If you push it down all the way, everything goes down. Next to that is your installed toilet paper dispenser. Great news. It's installed. Bad news. No toilet paper. This unit comes pre-wired and pre-plumbed for washer dryer hookup. Okay, it's already done. Super easy, super convenient. All right. If you choose you want to take the shelf out, you can have a stackable in here. If not, you can put a combo and you still have storage up top. All right. We're going to mosey on into Mom and Dad's room. Anything hide behind the door? Nope. All right. Mom and Dad's room. I changed each light to each color. Okay. If you push it once for the light, you get the little blue night light. Push it again, the white reading light comes on. You do have storage throughout the upper portion of it. And of course, the thermostat on the wall is for the room air conditioner. All right. Has a ceiling fan in here as well, as same as the one up front. Switches on the wall. And of course, this slide room has its own button. One is your outside lights. Actually, your little night light outside. And of course, inside light. Now, you do have a charging port here if you choose for 12 volt. All right. Come on, a TV on the wall. It comes with a coax and 110. And of course, all the storage Mom would ever need. Okay. Dad, you'll probably get 1 or 2 drawers. Mom gets everything else. That's how the government works. Don't fight it. It's just going to happen that way. All right. You do have some storage under the bed as well. Let me flip this out of the way. Okay. All your paperwork and things, manuals are in here. And of course, they have to put everything else together still. All right. All right. Since you don't have any questions and you haven't asked any, which I'm doing a good job, I'm going to go over a few extra items here. Once they do a prep, you're going to get a copy of this paperwork right here. Okay, this is a 110-point inspection that we do on every coach. All right, pre-owned, because we don't trust the people that owned it prior to you. New, we don't trust the factory. When they do their prep, they're going to do the LP, the 12 volt, the 110, and check the water system as well. They're going to check the items in the interior, the exterior, and of course you're going to have a complete set of keys, paperwork, and things like that. Keys. Where's the keys going to go? You didn't know there was a quiz, did you? Yes. They're going to go right there on the sink for you. Paperwork should be in a cupboard or in a drawer once they do the prep. I'm going to leave this paper in here. I leave this for each one of my customers just so they have a reference sheet, okay? Regular maintenance on the top. Thanks for full hookup, and of course, Google review. I have not had a Google review on my videos yet, so I'd appreciate if you take a few minutes of your time and go on TerryTown's Google review page, mention my name, and let me know how I'm doing on my videos. I like to have some feedback. All right. The back of it is the options page. Of course, you'll have this when you pick it up, so I'll go over some of it. If you want to add an observation station, security camera in the back, we can do that. Screens for your furnace and your water heater. Slide toppers, awning cradle, vent cover, surge protector, and of course the bottom 3. I will go over the bottom 3. Okay? You do get a manufacturer warranty with this. Of course, all new units do come with a manufacturer warranty. Now, you can get the extended warranty, so after that warranty's over, this one will kick in, and that's about the time everything starts to go to hell in a handbasket, right? It covers your appliances and things like that. Finance people know more about that. I'm just letting you know we do offer that. The interior, exterior, I have it on my coach. Hands down, I highly recommend it. I call it the maintenance free package. It's this guy right here. Let me go ahead and shut the light off above. That way you get rid of the glare so you can see. Okay? Perfect, right? All right. Now, I'll explain something. The exterior, if you decide to go slide toppers, okay, they will be covered under this warranty as well. If you choose not to go slide toppers, the awning is covered. All right? That's part of the ceramic coating. Okay, you can see vinyl awnings. That includes slide toppers if you choose to go that way. Now, they will spray them first. Once they're done, they'll spray the outside with ceramic-based coating. And of course, the next 5 years, all you have to do is wash it. If not, they want you to wax the camper twice a year to keep the finish the way it looks like today. Now, if you choose to go the ceramic, the vinyl coverings, if any fade, discolor, or crack on the fabric or the vinyl awnings or slide toppers, they will replace them free of charge, zero deductible. You do not have to bring it back to us. They take care of it a different way. Okay, so no worries there. Totally protected. The exterior covers you for these items. So in a nutshell, if you get the exterior finish, all you do is wax it, or all you gotta do is wash it, sorry. In the next 5 years, if any of the metal fades, they replace it. If any decals fade, peel, or crack, they replace them. You will get black streaks on here, just like every trailer does. They wipe off with a garden hose. Okay? Pretty much just a quick wash and they're gone. They don't stick. They don't bed themselves into the metal. Okay? So it is a great option to have. All right? The interior is the same as the exterior pretty much. Covers all these items. Okay, food stains, bodily fluids, pets included, dyes, bleaches, crayons, makeup, and of course protects you against mold and mildew, and stitching and gouges. All right, what does that mean? Everything here is cloth, leather, or vinyl will be sprayed with Scotch Guard, commercial grade. All right, if anything in here fades, blinds included. Okay, if they fade in the next 5 years, they replace them. If any stitching comes out, they replace it. If you gouge it or tear it less than 6 inches, same thing. Dyes, bleaches, and food stains. All right? Maybe you guys are wine drinkers. Okay? You're sitting here having a poker game. Knock over the wine glass of red wine. Goes onto the chair and onto the floor. If it stains it, they replace it free of charge for the next 5 years. Simple as that. Okay? It reduces the chance for mold and mildew on all those things. Okay, now that is the end of the video. On behalf of TerryTown RV and myself, we want to say congratulations on the purchase of your new Jayco, and we hope you enjoy it for years to come. All right, from me to you, I appreciate you taking your time to watch my video, and you have a wonderful day.